What's going on, YouTube? It's Alex, Ward of Wellness, back with another video. The second video of the channel. The first video was just an introduction to myself, an introduction to the channel. This video is going to be about, my deployment, my life after deployment, and my life getting out of the Army. Kind of just, leading up to the recovery. The deployment, first off, I want to say Afghanistan is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'll never get that experience again with those people, that brotherhood, those memories that I had over there. I miss it every day, and I'd go back in a heartbeat. I know it sounds crazy, but I would. It was a great deployment. We never got shots fired. It was all IEDs, and unfortunately I hit too. When it came to the point I needed my surgery, I had a herniated disc, degenerative disc disease, and degenerative disc disease, I couldn't even tell you what that is really. Pretty sure it's for like 60-year-old men, and I was only like 19, 20 at the time. We all make it home, and after I got home, I was pretty much a useless soldier. My back was all jacked up. I couldn't even stand for like 10 minutes. So I was getting heavy into the drinking, big time. That's all I was doing every day, was drinking. Eventually, I was med boarded. I was medically discharged with only 30% disability. With what I had was a slap in the face, honestly. My disability and my 2 Purple Hearts, I don't want to say that's an award. It's kind of, you don't want to get hit. You know what I mean? You don't want to get caught by them. You don't want to get hit. So, but with that, and to get 30% was just a slap in the face to me. But I got out. I couldn't be a soldier anymore. I had to get out. It was ruining my mental. And the lifestyle I was living was bad. So I thought, getting out immediately, the grass on the other side was going to be greener. And probably a month after I got out, I had the worst anxiety that I've ever had in my entire life. Waking up in puddles of sweat, not being able to eat, not a bite of my food, couldn't conversate with people, was very socially awkward, very skinny, very pale, was just a mess. I was just a mess. Eventually, I was prescribed hydroxyzine, which is a antihistamine, basically Benadryl. And when I took it, it put me on my ass, put me to sleep. That's the only reason I didn't have anxiety, because I was sound asleep. So I went back and talked to the doctors and told them about it, and they prescribed me Ativan, which is a benzo, in the benzo class. I started taking that Ativan. It helped the anxiety so much. It changed me. I was able to eat. I was able to be social again. I was getting kind of back to normal, adjusting to civilian life, But I started to overindulge on those pills. I started to take too much. And I was also drinking as well. So I was taking those pills and drinking. Ran out of my script one day, and I went looking for another benzo, Xanax, Ativan, Klonopin, anything. Mind you, I still hadn't had my back surgery yet, so my back is all messed up. Pain running down my leg, numbing my foot, and instead of a benzo, I get introduced to a Percocet for the first time in my life. And I take that Percocet. It was a little green pill, 15 milligram, and I took that pill, and it changed my life. Literally, it literally changed my life. Not only did that pill take away my anxiety, it made me social, it made me euphoric, it made me happy, but it also took the pain away in my back. So I fell in love with them. I started taking those, along with the benzos, along with cocaine came in the picture, and drinking. So all that together. And eventually, when you talk to an addict, you always hear that they lost everything, their family, their loved ones, their home, everything they had. And that's a fact. And if you think otherwise, you're a dummy. If you think that that's not going to happen to you, you're a dummy. It happened to me, for sure. I had everything. I had a beautiful girlfriend, an apartment in Florida, a beautiful puppy, just living the life. But instead, I decided to use drugs and sneak drugs behind everybody I know who's back. Eventually, I got surgery on my back and continued to use. Just continued to use, continued to use, continued to use. Me and my ex-girlfriend decided to take a trip up here to Massachusetts for Christmas. That's when I got introduced to fentanyl. I ran into an old friend. I was looking for Percocets. Fentanyl was on his hand, on his person, and I tried it. And that was actually when I had my first and only overdose. But you would think that's where I would have stopped. Not at all. That overdose story is a whole nother story. That's a serious story where I almost lost my life, and I'm grateful to be here. Um, just like I'm grateful to be here from those IEDs. There has to be a reason that I'm still here to tell a story, is what I believe. But after that overdose, that's when my ex kind of found out I was using heroin. Not kinda. That's when my ex found out I was using, and things started to fall apart there. I lost everything. I lost the apartment in Florida. I lost my dog. I lost my relationship with everybody I love. I lost everything. I lost all my money. I lost it all. And at the time, I didn't care. I didn't give a shit. Not at all. I did not care at all. All I wanted was my next fix. I just wanted my new the next bag. I just wanted the next bag. And that went on for a very long time, a very, very long time. And eventually I kind of woke up one day and reached out to the VA, the Veteran Affairs, told them about my problems, told them about my issues, and they set me up with a mental health and addiction program that I followed through with. I stayed with urinalysis every week, meetings, group meetings every day, one-on-ones, just everything to do to take the right steps in the right direction. So eventually they put me on Suboxone, and that is also a whole nother story, a whole nother video for the channel, Suboxone. But that saved my life, and that is what is saving my life to this day. And I'm not making these videos to brag about using drugs or anything like that. I'm using these videos, I'm using this platform to reach out to people to not touch these drugs, to stay far away from them, because they're gonna do nothing but either kill you, bring you to jail, or you'll stay alive and you'll get high every day, but you'll have nothing. You'll have nobody. Everybody will be gone, and you'll wish that you had it back. And that's what I'm trying to enforce. So that really sums up. That's all I have. That's really all I have for this one. There's a lot to come. There's a lot more videos, a lot more content that I have to put out there. This one was really just describing kind of the lead up to my addiction, and how it all started. The next video, I'll probably talk about how, the Suboxone saving my life, really how it saved my life, how it takes the cravings away, just everything about it. Or I might talk about something different. I might even add a gaming video from Twitch. Who knows? I don't know. But I just wanted to get this one out there and just keep the content coming. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. And thank you so much for taking the time and watching. If you guys like the video, please give a thumbs up down below and please subscribe. Thank you so much.